Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. XRP is currently doing exactly what we like to see. Several, let's say, short trade areas or resistance areas have been respected by the price so far. And now we are watching if this third wave to the downside has indeed started to unfold. I already highlighted to you that I may change the sub-wave structure of this. And I think it is time to do it. It doesn't change anything really, but as I already highlighted in the last few videos, the proportions of what is happening down here, they're completely messed up. So this is a huge wave for, it doesn't make any difference, like, you know, on the looking at the microstructure. What we mainly use the waves for is to identify the relevant resistance and support areas and targets, and that doesn't change anything. However, I don't believe that's really reflecting what's going on. So again, it wouldn't change anything, but what I'd like to do is to put the A wave here and do exactly what I highlighted in the previous video, that we count this here as a B wave, yeah, and that we are coming down in the C wave of a Z wave. So a very, very complex correction here. Would have to move the, let me think, yeah, W, X, Y, X, Z. Yeah, exactly, and the Z wave is currently still unfolding here. Again, we might need to play around with it a little bit more, but it doesn't really change anything. The important aspect here is to understand that corrections always change, they always morph, but it's already a very, very complex correction anyway. And this just sort of at least you know, sorts out the proportions here. Might actually, yeah, I mean, we could also move the Y wave here, put the X wave here where the Y wave is, where the put the X wave here, and then we're dealing with an ABC down. But again, it wouldn't make a difference. We're still expecting further downside against resistance. So let's see how this is evolving. The key is we're just tracking the wave structures to understand the relevant levels to watch, basically. And that doesn't make a difference in the short term, basically. The idea is still unchanged, that we had a triangle here. I count that as a B wave triangle. Yes, this could stretch out further. I mean, absolutely. If we don't follow through to the downside now, then we likely deal with an extension of a triangle. But it's too early, let's say, to predict or forecast a triangle, because you need a few waves in place to really confirm that. But just to show you how would a triangle work out, well, B waves can be triangles. I already have a triangle completed here, but it can certainly evolve, right? This could be an A wave of a triangle. This, for example, could be a B wave of a triangle, then a C wave, a D wave, and an E wave. So you need to be aware that this can certainly stretch out further. Okay, so however, we have identified relevant support levels that, if broken, will increase the likelihood of finally following through here to the downside in this white wave count, in the 5-wave move that we have on the chart. In the last few videos, we discussed several resistance areas that were all respected by the price. We had this one here, which was part of the triangle, which ended here in a B wave. Could also argue that the B wave might have finished here, but then it wouldn't be a triangle. I decided to go with a triangle. That allowed me to identify here a resistance area or short trade area. I mean, you can do that if you like to use these for short trades. That's entirely up to you. That depends on your strategy. I only deal with the analysis part here. So the idea was to move lower against resistance. Then we expected a rally in a wave 2. Ideally to the golden ratio. I think I even highlighted that in the last video. It respected the golden ratio. You can see that level, the golden ratio 61.8 retracement level, was respected nicely. And yeah, we've already left that area to the downside now. Now, of course, you know, the wave 2 still has further, has space to emerge to the upside. So it can still emerge, you know, it can still rally higher in a wave 2. That is absolutely not a problem. So the wave 2 here, yeah, can stretch out all the way to, well, ideally not above 52 cents, but if it does, then 52.4 would be next resistance. Above that, however, I would call this move potentially invalid, and then I would rather be watching for a direct breakout higher, which we're going to talk about now in a second, actually what would be the bullish scenario. But at the moment, we're watching if the wave 2 finished. And we have 3 levels to watch here. Support, yeah, 49.9 cents, the X wave low, then the 49.4 cent level, this swing low, and then the 48.6 cent level. When each of these break, yeah, it increases the likelihood that the third wave to the downside is unfolding. It's a little bit too early to confirm because a three-wave move can always evolve into a larger three-wave pattern, okay? Now, however, if we break out of this trend line to the upside and then also break above resistance, it could take us quite quickly to the next major resistance point up here at 63.6 cents. And from there, we can then take it further. This would be, however, most likely not really bullish, but it could become quite an extended corrective rally. You know that XRP is quite a volatile chart, yeah, but a very frustrating chart at times, but it can be very volatile. So these corrective rallies, even if they are corrective and not sustainable, they can still, you know, move a lot in terms of price. But for now, we focus on lower against resistance still. And I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the video description. There's additional content pretty much every day that you don't find here on YouTube on our channel. And if you're interested in the membership, you can get access to the weekly live streams every Sunday. You get access to additional market updates, Elliott Wave signals every day in between videos as a gold member. And you get access to our Discord and Telegram live chats, plus a lot of educational content and cheat sheets about Elliott Wave. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.